Hello everyone, welcome to Skills Build Training YouTube channel. Myself Mohammed Zubair, and this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro really fast. So the topic of today's video is how to free up space on Windows 10, and it can be your laptop or it can be your PC. So without any further ado, let's get started. No matter how large a hard drive or solid state drive you have in your PC or laptop, there will come a time when you will be running out of space. And if you are bumping up against your PC's physical storage limit, then I will show you some quick tricks you can use to reclaim handy number of gigabytes worth of storage space. These options will take you only so far. And in case you want to have more space, then you might need to add a second storage device into the system. So in this video, I will start with the easy to follow and easy to understand tricks. So stay with me and let's start. Empty recycle bin. Well, when we delete some items from our system like files and photos from the PC, they don't immediately get deleted. Instead, they go in the recycle bin and continue to take up valuable hard drive space. And even after deleting the files and photos and your different stuff, we still do not get the free space, which means we need to delete the content from the recycle bin as well. To empty the recycle bin, we need to open it first. So I will search for recycle bin here. I will just write here recycle, and here it is. I will just open it, and in here I have a lot of stuff which I have deleted from the system, but it still resides in my recycle bin. So I will just empty my recycle bin here. For that, I will just select all the files, and for that you can press Ctrl and A. And after that, right click on it, and from here click on delete button, or you can press Shift plus delete buttons on your system. And now I will click on yes. And now my recycle bin is empty, and because of that, I will get some free space for my system. Now let's move further. Clean the downloads folder. There are a lot of times when we download something, like we download a movie, photos, files, or even some software. They reside there even after we use them. And when there is no need of them, they still continue to eat up the space of our system. So when we are done with using the downloaded stuff, we should delete those files, photos, or movies, or any other content, etc. So to delete, or you can say clean the download folder, open your file manager, and from here it says quick access, and here you have a label which says downloads. I will just click on it, and in here if you see, I have a lot of stuff which is available in my downloads folder. So I will delete those things, or you can say delete those files from here which I do not want to use in future. So what it will do, it will offer you some free space for your system for your future use. Uninstall the software or programs. Most of the time we have to download a software or a program to complete a task. For example, if you are a student, your professor would have asked you to do an assignment, and for that assignment you might have to download a program or a software. But most of the time we forget to uninstall that software or program, and because of that, that program continue to take the space in your hard drive. So we should uninstall a software if we are not using one. To uninstall the unnecessary software from your systems, just search for Control Panel, and here it is. Just open it, and here under the program section, here it says uninstall a program. So just click on it, and here you have the list of programs which are installed into your system. To uninstall any of these programs, just right click on any one of them, and from here click on uninstall button which appeared here. Or you can click on the program which you want to uninstall, and here is a label which says uninstall or change. After clicking on it, you will be able to uninstall your particular program. And now let's move further. I will perform a little bit more tricky tricks into the system to free up more space. So pay your attention. Run storage sense. For this method, I am going to check that if the storage sense in my system is turned on or not, and I will set it up correctly to free up more space in my system. To get storage sense in your system, click on Windows icon and from here click on settings. And now go to the system section. And here you have a label which says storage. So I will just click on it and make sure you have this option turned on. I have already turned it on, and now click on this link which says configure storage sense or run it now. I will just click on it. Here I have different options. From here I can change the frequency for my system. It can be every day, every week, every month, or you can set it for when you have low free disk space. After that you have another section which says temporary files. So I have already checked this option. You should also check this option, and what it will do, it will delete all the temporary file which your system is not using. And here you can change the frequency of this operation as well. And now here we have a button which says clean now. After clicking on it, all the temporary file will get deleted and your system will have some free space. Delete temporary and downloaded files. You can delete temporary files without running disk cleanup, along with files you downloaded that you may no longer need. For that, again, I will click on this Windows icon, then I will go to my settings and then system, and after that I'll go to my storage. And here we have different folders, or you can say different repositories which are using my space. So my desktop is using 3.78, my documents are using 14.8 gigabytes, and my apps and features are using 14 gigabytes. So you can delete any of these repository which will free up your space. So here it says temporary files, and as you can see they are almost using 3 gigabytes. So I will just click here. So I will wait for it to get completed, and here you have different further repositories. So choose those directly from where you want to delete your files, and after that you just need to click on this button which says remove files. So I will just click on it, and now my temporary files are getting deleted. So I am done with this one. I do not have selected my download repository because I have some stuff which is important in that directory. So I will move that content, and after that I will clean this directory as well. Number 6. Disable Hibernate. Some of the users prefer to hibernate the system instead of shutting it down. Well, when we hibernate our system, what our system does, it keeps a snapshot of our system and takes some space from our hard drive. And because of that, we lose some gigabytes of our space. If starting up your system rapidly isn't your priority, then you should turn off, or you can say disable the Hibernate. Well, I will show you that what I am talking about in practical. Here you can see that I have 3.41 gigabytes of space free in my C drive. Now I will turn off, or you can say I will disable my Hibernate, and then I will show you that how much does it affect to my space. So for that we need to open our CMD. I will write here CMD, and we need to open it as administrator. So right click on it and now click on run as administrator. Here it is. Now here we have to write a command, and that command is powercfg.exe space / hibernate space off. Just hit enter. And now if I refresh my system, here you will see a change. And here you can see that now we have 6.55 gigabytes of free space. So Hibernate almost took 3 gigabytes of my space to keep a snapshot of my system. So starting up my system rapidly isn't my priority. So that is why I have turned off Hibernate, and you can do that as well. Deleting temporary files using disk cleanup. There are a lot of temporary files in your system which are eating up your system space, and you should delete those files more often. To delete those temporary files using a disk cleanup, we have to perform some step. Go to your search area of your Windows and now search for disk cleanup, and here it is. I will just click on it and select the drive which you want to clean up. I'm going with C1, and now I will click on OK. From here, I will click on Clean Up System Files button, and again I will select my drive. I'm going with C, so I will click on OK. So now I will check all the contents which I want to clear. For example, I have Microsoft Defender antivirus, which is taking up almost 27 megabytes, and I have different other repositories as well. So select those which you want to clean up. I have already done that, and because of that, you do not see much space being used up. So I will select my Microsoft Defender's antivirus, and after that I will click on OK, and now click on delete files, and now it will clean up my drive. Number 8. Delete system restore and shadow copies. Well, if you use system restore and shadow copies feature, you can also delete older files to reclaim additional space. So let me show you what I am talking about. Let me open my file here, and if I go to my C drive, and here you can see I have 15.6 gigabytes of free space available. Now what I will do, I will delete the system restore and shadow copies, and then I will show you that how much free space I get after it. To perform system cleanup files, I will open my disk cleanup here. Here it is, just open it. Now click on OK. Now click on cleanup system files, and now again click on OK. Now click on this button which says more options, and now under the system restore and shadow copy section, click on this button which says cleanup, and now click on delete. At the moment, it is cleaning up all the files from my system. So we are done with deleting system restore and shadow copies. Now let's see how much free space do we get. So I will open my file manager and I go to my PC, and here you can see that we almost got 300 megabytes back. I keep on performing this step, and because of that I only got 300 megabytes. In your case, it might go up to some GBs. Free up space from rebuilding search indexer. Well, sometimes the Windows search database grows very large due to the amount of content or indexing issues, and it is one of the reasons why the system drive runs out of space. In this case, clearing and rebuilding the database and modifying the index items can significantly reclaim your storage space. For that, we need to go to our settings. So I will just click on my Windows icon here, and after that I'll click on my settings, and now we need to go to the search section, and now click on this label which says searching Windows. Scroll down, and here it says more search indexer settings, and now from here in this section click on this link or label which says advanced search indexer setting. I will just click on it. From here click on advanced button. So we are under the index settings section. Now under the troubleshooting section, we have a button which says rebuild. So just click on it, and now click on OK. You can also minimize the space that the database uses by preventing Windows search from indexing specific locations. Mean you can prevent your Windows to search only on some specific location, and because of that it will perform faster and it will also save some space in your system. From here again click on this label which says advanced search indexer settings. Now click on the button which says modify. I will click on it, and now I will click on this button which says show all location. I will click on it, and here we have different directories in which our system searches whenever we search for something in our system. So here if I click on this arrow, here we have further directories, or you can say further location. So uncheck those locations where you do not want your system to search in the future, and because of that your system will perform faster and it will take up less space. After doing all the settings as per your need or as per your requirement, just click on OK, and we are done with this setting as well. Okay. Last but not the least, clear browser cache. For that, go to your browser and click on these three dots, and after that click on your history button which is right here. I will click on it, and the shortcut to go to your history is, let me close this one, You just need to press Ctrl plus H key and it will take you straight to the History tab. After that, click on this label which says Clear Browsing Data. I will just click on it. And here we have three directories. First one is browsing history, then we have cookies and other site data, and then at last we have cached image and files. So select those directory which you want to delete from here. For example, only the cached images and files will free up almost 460 megabytes in my system. So I do not want to delete my browsing history and I want to keep my cookies and other site data, and I just want to clear my cached images and files. And after that, doing the settings as per your need, you just need to click on this button which says clear data and it will free up space for your system. So that's it for this video. In this video, I have talked about how we can free up space in our Windows 10. I have shown you some tricks which we can perform to make our system have more free space for future use. I have started with simple tricks and I went on to perform some complex one. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel, as this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro really fast. If you have something to ask, please leave a comment below. We will see you in another video. Till then, take care.